It's draft week. OBJ is at the facilities right now working out and getting a physical. Dexter Lawrence was traded a couple days ago, and we are a couple days away from the NFL draft kicking off, and we now have 2 of the top 10 picks, which is insane. So I've got Toad, who is awesome. He's got the Better Off Dead sports betting YouTube channel, and Adam Nutter, who is a lifelong Giants fan, just like me, and also a comedian and podcaster himself. This is the G Spot. And if you found it, well, congratulations. Congratulate your lady tonight and tell them we said hi. So I guess let's go. What's up? How you guys doing tonight, Toad, Adam?
Good.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah, dude, ESPN over here right now already has a countdown to the draft, and it's like, we have 73 hours to go. I'm like, that seems a little early to start the countdown.
Relax, ESPN.
No, dude, this is my New Year's Eve, dude. Like, I'll have like a little countdown on my phone, and I'm supposed to go on date night this week, so we're going to a sports bar. We're not doing anything fancy, so
nice.
But dudes, so the new era is here under Harbaugh, and I'm like insanely optimistic right now. So like in terms of like optimism going into the season, we got Malik Neighbors coming off injury. We've got Scat coming off injury. We've got a new coach. We've got like 2 top 10 picks. Like I don't know what there is to be pessimistic about. I see a lot of Giants bitching about the Dexter Lawrence trade on Twitter.
Fuck that.
I don't know. What do you think about it, Adam?
We fleeced Cincinnati with that pick. Cincinnati's a terrible organization, and Joe Burrow should leave immediately, honestly. But like we fleeced the fuck out of them. Like I was saying pre-show, dude, 7-8 year player who came off his worst career year, and we got the 10th overall fucking pick in this draft. I'll sign up all the fucking time.
And sent Lawrence to like a historically bad defense.
Yeah,
as well.
Very funny. Also funny that Harbaugh sent him to like the AFC North. It was like, go play the Ravens twice a year.
I mean, they were talking about like, there was this rumor that he was going to go to the Browns, and I was like, well, that's where players go to die. So if Dexter wants out that bad and they end up sending him to the Browns, they're sending him there to kill his career.
I don't know.
Or we could just do the OBJ Browns trade for infinitely, loop it. Like when we sent OBJ there, and then we got the pick, and now we sent Dexter Lawrence to the Browns. If we went there,
it's really funny that we're even talking about OBJ, because like when we got rid of OBJ, we got rid of him for a draft pick or whatever, and we ended up getting Dexter Lawrence with that pick. And then now Dexter Lawrence is gone, and we have the 10th overall pick, and obviously we're not getting it for OBJ, but OBJ is like a legitimate discussion. He's probably gonna join the team, I would assume, for maybe close to a veteran minimum of some sort.
Probably. I mean, he's not good, but did they just signed him off the street, basically?
Well, they didn't sign him yet. They worked him out and did his physical, I think, today.
But yeah, they're not going to have to pay much for him. So that's the whole thing. Like, yeah. And he gets to retire as a Giant, I guess.
I mean, one of the best catches I've ever seen live in my life. OBJ, core Giant memory for us.
Yeah.
What's up with the Giants making the greatest catches of all time?
We're just them.
The Tyree and Manningham.
Manningham. That goes untalked because of the helmet catch, but that Manningham catch
was sick.
But who cares if like OBJ ended up like the 4th, 5th receiver? You know what I mean? Like let him come, let him bench it out for a while, let him make some catches, because that's really what like Giants fans want. They want to like feast on that nostalgia of the good old days when we were, competitive. So
you can pick him up in fantasy football, and he'll do nothing for you.
Well, you just need somebody to take away some pressure from Malik Neighbors, because he's going to get double covered all year if we don't have any threat on the other side of the field. Like that's how it's going to be, because he is that good. So it's like, at least if we take even an old 33-year-old OBJ, at least you throw him on the other side, they're going to have to pay attention to him a little bit.
He's a decoy. Like, this guy might be able to do something.
He's a decoy.
Who's the number 2? I don't even know.
Bowl out to Neighbors, dude.
The number 2 wide receiver. I don't even know who it is. Who the hell is it?
It's fucking Darius Slayton.
That's what I thought. Slayton.
Trash.
We did just get that receiver from Atlanta
terrible.
too, who might do pretty
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Draft one.
Mooney actually might be. Darnell
I think
Mooney
he'll be
actually might be our number 2 now.
But we also could potentially draft a receiver, which we can talk about in a minute. But like on a scale of 1 to 10, how optimistic are y'all that we are gonna make the playoffs this year? I guess start with Toad.
Oh, do we know what the betting
Playoffs?
odds? Playoffs? Do we know what the betting odds are on this?
I
I
don't.
have no clue, man.
I don't
I've
think you
already
would see
got a bet that
betting
we're
odds.
making the playoffs, so I've already got one in.
Betting odds
I think
to
we're
get into the playoffs is what I want to see. I'm gonna give it 35%.
that's not bad. I mean, I think we win 10, 11 games and hit the wild card.
okay.
That's what I realistically think.
Like I guess I'm probably a little more optimistic. If I was judging this on like a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably put it at like an 8 that we're gonna make the playoffs. I'm fairly confident. Like I said, this is gonna be the last time we ever draft in the top 10 for like at least for like a decade. Like I have a feeling like we're not gonna be back up in the top 10 picks for a long time unless we like trade into it or something, or we get lucky through like a free agency trade or something like that. But
the picks need to pan out though.
well, yeah,
Well, yeah.
absolutely. Well, and who knows who we're gonna get with that 10th pick we got for Dex, but like truly, there's so many good prospects. Like I feel so comfortable going into this draft because like we have our quarterback of the future, we have a wide receiver 1. We got a honestly Abdul Carter like stepped it up huge at the end of the season last year.
Yeah.
The parts for me that are like the most sketchy are definitely the secondary. We got Tremaine Edmonds in the offseason at linebacker, so I think he'll step it up pretty good. But our offensive line, I want to protect Dart, make sure he doesn't
and wide receiver.
Wide receiver could use some depth, but we have we did pick up a few this offseason. I don't know.
Well, we also got Isaiah Likely too, and Theo Johnson, two good tight ends.
That's a pretty sick, tight end tandem there. Yeah, and Likely has the same coach that he had before.
Exactly. We got a few Ravens players. We also got Pat Ricard, who's a fucking monster at fullback, who could be a lead blocker for Scatabo. 2 psychopaths.
Imagine that, dude.
Yeah.
Who's gonna want to go after that?
I'll tell you, it wasn't fucking the Eagles when they because they ran away from Scatabo in that game.
Yeah. Well, now with like Ricard right in front of Scat, it's gonna be a nightmare for defenses, honestly. And if we can like shore up the center of the line, I know we just extended Jermaine Illuminor and signed him again, which I think was great. He was one of the top tackles in football last year. If we can kind of get something going on in the middle, we have John Runyon, I think, for one more year. The other side's kind of like hit or miss, and then we have like our center who really never panned out the way we wanted him to. We need to like shore up the middle, which is kind of why I'm like hoping they'll go for a guard in the
also, we have a healthy Andrew Thomas too.
Yeah,
Andrew Thomas. You got to protect Dart, man.
Yeah, we have to protect our Lord and Savior, Jackson Dart.
Is Harbaugh going to tell him, like, get the fuck out of bounds? Like, don't intentionally run into guys?
So I read that they were talking to him, and they're like, we don't want you to change how you play, but, like, maybe don't get concussions every game.
I don't think he should. I want him to be, physical. And I want him to be like Jim McMahon, basically.
but better.
I mean, he was kind of,
but not die.
He was kind of Leroy Jenkins in it a little bit, just because he had to. I mean, he had no blockers ever. Yeah. Like he had to make plays with his legs, and he was like, "Well, I don't care if I can get us another 6 inches to just win the game." That's what he's going to want to do. Which I love the competitive attitude, but I definitely want to see him on the field. I don't want us to see Jameis Winston as much as like he did well enough when he filled in last year. I don't want Jameis Winston touching the football field this year. Like I don't trust him.
Unless I love Jameis Winston.
I love him too.
Winston,
yeah, so do I.
Yeah, obviously
I'm a fan.
I just want to see Jackson Dart play all 17 games.
Dude, Winston, he needs to be the I mean, he's gonna have to be the quarterback if Dart gets hurt, but Winston should be like the veteran who like teaches Dart, basically. That's what and he needs to be like the team hype man.
For sure. He said he loves Dart. He's like, I fucking love that guy. So I'm excited.
I mean, but he loves like shrimp as well. So
who doesn't love shrimp? I love shrimp too. I love shrimp and Jackson Dart, just like Jameis Winston.
What do you guys think about OBJ being back? I mean, the Dolphins just let him go. He barely played at all in 2024, and then he didn't play at all last year. So, like bringing him in, like it really is just feast and nostalgia, in my opinion. I feel like that's it. Like he'll catch some balls. I think he will see the games.
I think it's kind of meaningless. Like, I don't know. I don't think it matters much.
I mean, they're not going to cut him when they drop the roster down. Like, that's just not going to happen. There's too many news articles, and this is New York. So
I think he'll have a better year here than like with the Ravens or the Dolphins because of he wants to play in New York and he has a connection to New York. It's where he got drafted. He had like successful years here. So I think he'll do better than like those years, but he's not going to like light it up.
Better than when he was on the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's Adam, what's your like honest opinion on Dexter leaving? Because like I said, like we talked about it. He was definitely injured in 2024. He had a very off year in 2025 where he only had 0.5 sacks. And honestly, like his post-game interviews last year kind of seemed like he didn't want to be here. And then now he's over there with the Bengals doing his interviews, and he's like, man, I haven't had this kind of energy in a long time. And I'm just like, well, like, where was it for us? Like, why didn't you?
What energy?
He kind of wanted to just not be here.
Have fun losing games 50-45 every week because like your defense is still ass. Like they went from the 32nd best defense to the 31st now worst defense with him in there. It's like, who cares?
Basically.
It's like, it doesn't matter.
We've had terrible run stopping over the last several years. Honestly, Dex has been like, I've loved Dexter Lawrence. Like I'm actually like, I was bummed to hear that he like didn't want to be back and that they weren't talking about sending him. But like at the same time, like I do think some of it has to do with money, but I also think some of it has to do with him not wanting to be here, or probably all of it. Really.
It's just weird he feels that way now when, like, you have all these young pieces. We just got Harbaugh. Like, you have, like, it's going to be better than when I was under fucking, like, Joe Judge and fucking McAdoo. And, like it's going to be better than that. So it's weird to be like, all right, now I'm gone. But it's like, all right, have fun in Cincinnati where you'll go 4-14 or 13.
I mean, Cincinnati, I don't know. I mean, their offense is good enough that they can just get to the playoffs just on that, but they're not going to go that far.
No, so I'm saying, but they have to score 45 points a game to win, which is very hard to do in the NFL, to score 45 points every week in and out. So it's like,
Well, I mean, Cincinnati does do it, but also Burrows is like always hurt.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he missed
Burrows, whatever the fuck. Burrow.
Yeah.
Well, and so, and like, if money was at all part of the issue, like I kind of understand, like New York does have really high taxes. So, he can go to a place like Ohio and he can make $28 million a year, whereas he was making 31 or 32 in New York. He's actually taking home more in Cincinnati because of like, there's less taxes. You know what I mean? So I think there's a side to that too. You know what I mean?
That's why Tyreek Hill went to Florida and not the Jets.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Every NFL player, that's what they're concerned about, the taxes. They're really
it's a legitimate thing.
A lot of them are. They say it. I mean, that was Tyreek Hill's legitimate reason for not going to the Jets. He's like, I don't want to pay New York taxes. He's like, I'm going to
Florida. He's got too many kids to feed.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Doesn't he have like 12 kids or something like that?
I don't know. I mean, probably.
Him and Antonio Cromartie.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Tyreek Hill.
Well, okay. So I'm going to pull up this mock simulator real quick, and I'm going to have Toad go first. But yeah,
Toad, the Patriots fan.
I don't like the Patriots.
So we're just gonna do the first round, man. We're just talking about Thursday right now.
All right.
Giants have the 5th and the 10th pick. I don't know who. This is just gonna simulate based on ESPN's analytics who people are drafting. So
it's just gonna simulate it. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's based on ESPN's mock drafts or what?
I guess
I think so.
It's just AI thing. So
the Raiders are gonna take Mendoza, man.
No way.
All right. So Mendoza's obviously going number one. Jets is.
Yeah, they're pretty set on Arvell Reese. That's all I keep saying.
It seems that way, I guess. I mean, yeah. Most people are saying that's what they're going to do.
Cardinals could go Bailey. They could go Jeremiah Love. I've heard some talk about that.
Same.
Titans could go Jeremiah Love. Could go tackle here, but that puts us up. So, who are you taking at pick number 5? If these are the top people available right now. I mean,
ooh, probably one of the defenders right there. Well, I mean, I'm not taking Love, basically. I think any of these other guys is probably fair game here.
So you want to put in Caleb Downs or
would go
Styles?
Caleb Downs over Sonny Styles. I think we need a stud in the secondary.
Yeah.
And we just got Edmonton, so it's like,
I think no matter what, I'm drafting Caleb Downs at number 5 if he's there. I think he's the best player in this draft, period. And I mean, if you look at this here, it's projecting that the Browns will take Jeremiah Love, which is interesting. Yeah, they do that too often. Commanders with Carnell Tate, I've heard a lot of rumors about that. Sonny Styles at 8. I've actually heard the Cowboys are interested in trading into the top 10. I could almost see them trading with the Saints, those 2 picks that they have for the 8th pick to take Sonny Styles. They'd really need to make up for that Micah Parsons departure.
Yeah. It seems like
Mekhi Lemon, this is surprising. Mekhi Lemon, I think he's the best receiver in the draft. No one's projecting him to go in the top 10. So I'm actually surprised at showing the Chiefs at 9.
Well, but
that puts us up again.
I don't know what this is based off of, but yeah, I mean, the most of the mocks that I saw had the Giants taking Styles at 5, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I've seen a lot like that too. And then you got Mensur Delane. He's the top corner. He's honestly probably one of the safest picks you can make at corner. He is a baller, but Giants have not had luck drafting cornerbacks lately. So I'm a little sketched out by the idea of taking a corner in the first.
I'm an Oregon guy. I love Kenyon Sadiq. They're my team, but obviously I wouldn't take him because we just got Likely and Theo Johnson. I'm just saying, though, I'm just saying he's a stud. You know who's really kind of going under the radar on this draft, and he's not even on this fucking list right now? Jacob Rodriguez from Texas Tech, that linebacker. Apparently he's a fucking dog. I also love Dylan Thieneman as an Oregon guy and a white safety. That was me. So I got to shout out Dylan Thieneman.
But you need to have a white safety, man.
Have to. But
we got Caleb Downs now, man. We're good. We're good.
But we got Caleb's better than Dylan, which bums me out because, again, Oregon guy, white safety, got a rep. But
at the 10th pick,
I wouldn't take Ruben Bain.
I mean,
might go with
I'm taking Vega here.
Yeah, I might.
If it's me, I'm going the best guard in the draft.
Yeah,
showing up the inside of the line.
I agree. I agree. I would.
You could go Jordan Tyson. There's people talking about us taking Jordan Tyson in that 10th pick. He's got the ties to Scat, but I don't know. It shows here. If you take Caleb Downs at number 5, the chance of him falling to number 10 is 4%. That's how good of a player he is.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
I see Vega. Yes. He's probably available 10.
Some drafts I see having the Giants getting both Styles and Downs.
It's not going to happen.
Be insane. It would be cool to see them actually have that option. But again, we did just get Tremaine Edmonds at linebacker, and I kind of want to see what he's going to do. He is.
Do you think they would go Tyson, wide receiver?
They're talking about it.
I wouldn't hate it.
He has injury issues, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he has he's got incredible route running. Carnell Tate definitely has better hands. Mekhi Lemon's the best well-rounded wide receiver, but Tyson is a fucking baller. If he can overcome the injuries, putting him across from Malik Neighbors would be insane.
100%.
But I don't know. Sonny Styles has its upsides, its downsides. I think he's definitely physically gifted.
With that 5th pick, I think you kind of want there's no real sure thing, but I think you want to try to get close to that if you can. And probably would be somebody on the defensive side.
Huh? No, Caleb Downs would be my guy.
I think I'm probably a Downs no matter what kind of guy right now for our
I'm down for Downs.
You're that retarded.
Down for Downs. But I guess I would be okay with Sonny Styles. I'd be a little upset about Jeremiah Love at 5. I think that's
we don't want that.
I don't think we want.
Like I said, I wouldn't be upset, but I wouldn't be like psyched because he is a really good talent. And again, it's hard to be like, should we not take this offensive guy?
I don't know, man.
But I would rather. No, I'm just saying, I'd 100% rather go Downs or Styles or somebody over Love.
Yeah, you already got Scatterbo.
No, and Tracy, I totally agree.
And Tracy, yeah, Love. I mean, he might not be as good as people think he's going to be.
Also true.
I don't know.
And we know what Tracy and Scatterbo could do.
It might be the Y that he spells his name with, but I don't know. There's something I don't like about Love.
And they're giving Vega all-pro upside, which he is the best guard in this draft. They've obviously got plenty of tackles. People are talking about taking what's his name, Maui Noah, probably best tackle in the draft, and putting him at guard for a couple years and then moving him to tackle after Illuminor's contract runs out. And I'm like,
Maui Goa from Miami.
Yeah, but
they had really good lines last year.
Why would they put him at guard? I'm sure he would do fine at guard, but just get a guard. Get Vega. He's the best one there. He's a plug and play starter. People might think it's safe, but I want Jackson Dart healthy. And if we can have a push from Vega, if we can have a push from Illuminor or Andrew Thomas, and then we can have Ricard and then Scat, who's stopping our running game?
Exactly.
You know?
I agree. Downs and Vega would be my 1-2.
And again, I wouldn't be mad about the corner either. I think we really need a corner. But more than that, our secondary was we lost almost all of our games because of being thrown over.
Yeah. Well, we did get Greg Newsome, who's a good corner.
Yeah. I want a good I want to see what we can do. I know we have Tyler Nubin back there, but he's not really showing us anything.
I'm out on Tyler Nubin.
He hasn't shown us anything.
Yeah, I'm out. KLD. Sorry.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Let's say we're waiting until after the draft to make an official decision on OBJ. And they do take a Jordan Tyson or a Mekhi Lemon or a Carnell Tate with the 10th pick. Do you still sign OBJ? I mean,
probably.
Where are you going to put him, though?
Yeah.
4th receiver?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're in New York. It's all about the stories. So it's going to, I don't know. I think that would make sense to put him at 4th or 5th receiver, but I would understand, them wanting to wait on that too. Could be a waste of a couple $1 million,
Because again, we got Neighbors. If we draft someone, we still got Mooney, Slayton, who I don't like, but whatever. I think Mooney will be a good slot guy for us. So, where does he go?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I think he'll be. I think Mooney's going to be probably more utilized than anybody else if we don't get a receiver in the draft. I guess time will tell. I don't know. Where do you guys think? We're not talking. Let's talk a little bit past the draft right now. Where do you think we're going to land in terms of actual games won? Because last year we did have.
I got to see the schedule.
A very difficult schedule.
Yeah.
It was
the hardest schedule in the league.
Yeah, which is insane. And we lost how many of those games by 3 points or less?
Well, the Broncos game was our defense just being we never played football before in our life. That was pathetic.
That's why we need Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
I think we win 10, 11 games.
I'll be optimistic and say 11, 12 games. I'd love to see that.
Read off the schedule, Toad. I'll say win-loss for every team.
8.
Read off the schedule. Good. Read off our schedule.
You want me to read it off?
Yeah, read it off. I'm going to say win or loss each game.
Let me bring it up.
And just let me know if we're home or away.
All right. Giants schedule. I don't know why ESPN is still defaulting to last year. Wait, are the schedules not out yet? They must be.
No,
it is.
The games are out. I don't think the week by week schedule is out. Just who we're playing and if we're home or away is out.
Oh, okay. All right, you're right.
Here we go.
Do you want me to do
the
home
dates aren't up, but this will
away
show you
first?
the opponents right here on the screen.
Okay.
All right, that's good enough. Yeah.
I think
Here, I got him up on
I
the
think we
screen right
split
now,
with
too.
Dallas. I think we split with Dallas. I think we beat the Texans. I think we beat the Colts. I think we lose to the Rams. I think we split with the Eagles. I think we sweep the Commanders. We beat Arizona. We beat the Titans. 49ers are always tough, but we're home. I'll give us a loss to the 49ers, but I'll give us a win against Jacksonville. We lose to Seattle. Fucking Lions. I think we lose to the Lions, but we beat the Browns and the Saints.
We have to beat the Saints. We need redemption.
We lost to them last year off of fucking
That was embarrassing.
bullshit, but that's what I think. So I don't know how many that was, but
I'll sweep the Cowboys and I'll sweep the Commanders. I do think we'll split the Eagles.
We beat the Cowboys one time in the last 10 years.
They're so bad. They're so bad.
They are
right
bad.
now.
These road games are just so difficult too. Like I see like maybe 2 wins in there and maybe 6 home wins though. The home schedule is actually not that bad.
Good, because I have season tickets, so I'd rather
The
go
home
see some
schedule,
wins.
they're facing a lot of pretty weak teams at home, actually.
Yeah.
So
No, I think we split with the Eagles. I think we sweep the Commanders. I think we split with the Cowboys, but I wouldn't be surprised if we swept the Cowboys. Like I'll say that.
Yeah, it's I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to depend on which Dak Prescott shows up.
Yeah,
because you don't really know. He could have a 4,000,
Yeah,
5,000 yard season, or he could have another injury where he's depressed and needs another sleep comfort bed or something. So
yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. I do think that we're going to beat the Titans. I think that that's going to be
for sure
the big test against the
They-
thing
they
that stands Dart out against Ward. And I have no clue.
Ward's ass.
Did you see the Madden ratings
Ward
that came
Ward
out?
sucks, and the game is going to be in New York.
They fucking put Tyler Shuck with the Saints as a higher Madden rating than Jackson Dart.
Shuck is pretty good.
But he's not better than
Shuck is
Jackson
pretty
Dart.
good, but I don't think he's better than Jackson Dart. But he's pretty good though.
He's good.
But yeah, no, I know Toad was saying this too, that Dart was the best quarterback out of that draft, and everyone was like, Cam Ward. It's like, no, dude, watch fucking football. Watch college football. Jackson Dart was better than Cam Ward, for sure.
Yeah, I was absolutely stoked about that, for sure.
And Shuck was from the draft before that, right? Am I right about that?
No, they were the same draft class. They were both rookies.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Then it's close between those two. Cam Ward sucks. It's not him.
Yeah, no, Cam Ward's fucking trash.
It would be interesting to see Brian Dable go out and draft a running back with that 4th pick and get Jeremiah Love. I could see him going that route. So
maybe.
Oh my God.
They just took Wan'Dale Robinson from us too. So I mean, they've kind of like got a decent receiver. He's like a very good slot receiver. I don't think he's a wide receiver 1 or anything, but
no, he's not a 1 or 2. He's a slot guy, but whatever. It is what it is.
But I don't know. I think that the draft's going to be exciting. I'm really stoked about Thursday. We'll see what happens on Friday. I kind of would like to see us get a 3rd round pick somewhere. I have heard Kayvon Thibodeau's on the trading block. Technically, they are fielding calls for him. I don't think we can afford to lose him at this point because we need to keep him, Carter, and Brian Burns happy at least through this year. I mean, after this year, maybe Thibodeau has another rough year and we just don't extend him and he walks. But or maybe we trade him closer to the deadline. That's an option if it's in the cards that we're just not performing well enough this year. I could see them trading him at the last minute.
I mean, Burns was 2nd in the league in sacks last year. It just goes underlooked because Myles Garrett broke the fucking record. So it's like, but he did great.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
Some people behind him. That helps. Again, we got some better secondary guys. We just got Edmonds. So, like, hopefully that all pans out to be a much better defense than last year.
There is, like, this absolute baller out of Georgia. I can't remember his name. They're talking about, like, maybe having us take him in the 2nd round, the defensive tackle. Man, I can't remember his name. But he is a
defensive tackle?
Yeah.
I
don't know. I would love to see us take just absolutely solidify our defense. But I'm not going to be mad if they go all offense in the 1st round. I won't. So I don't think they will. I think that they're going to probably split or go all defense, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. Well, it's been
I'm
fun.
excited.
Yeah, let's see how we do on Thursday. Do a little follow up after the draft. Like I said, hopefully we can get a 3rd round pick somewhere. Find one, trade down in the 1st, maybe. That's definitely an option. We have 2. We could still get Vega and trade down a couple spots, I think. But
don't trade downs though.
Don't trade downs. No, we're too down for downs, man.
Down for downs, baby.
But all right, well, it's been fun. Thanks for finding the G spot, and have a good night.
Peace.
Peace.
This is the G spot where the Giants run. Blood, sweat, and glory.